Hi everybody, Bald&curious here. Recently attended a memorial 3-gun, which is actually called Memorial Valor. I guess that having a 3-gun in the name stops them from getting certain sponsorship. Anyway, digress on that. One of the sponsors and I guess retailers over there was Grizly Ears, and I kind of walked around, wound up talking to a guy, and he convinced me to get a pair. I'm not a huge fan of in-ear ear protection. It kind of bothers me inside the ears. I have a numerous over the head ear set. The Walker's Razor pretty much being my favorite with the gel pads. It just, I don't know, I think for the money it works just fine. Uh, I got no problem putting it on, mounting the rifle, shotgun, everything kind of works well with these. But there is a drawback though. I mean, not always my cheek well's perfect. Uh, your ears are sweating when it's hot outside. So he convinced me about his. Supposedly the way the plugs are molded, it doesn't touch your canard all the way. It sticks a little bit away. They're a little more secure. I always have a fear of them falling out. So for the price of I think 199. By the way, I'm gonna put a picture somewhere. There's a 20% discount if you wanna get set. And before we get the whole thing, it comes really neat little box. You get your charging cable and stuff. It comes with a neat little case that has multiple earplugs, and it actually comes in a case that it charges in. I believe they last about 4 hours on a charge, which you know, too long, not long enough. Take it with a grain of salt. I had no problem shooting 3 stages with this on the whole time. You got a couple of modes where you double click it and it goes into full-blown mode. It has it's a little bit weird the way it cuts off the sound and a wind noise. Depending how the wind blows or which way you stand, it either cuts it off real nice or it does really bad job. But overall, I would give them a 2 thumbs up. For 200 bucks, they uh, they were really comfortable. They're real easy to put in. Generally, just grab them like this. You put them in your ear. As you know, you might have to pull your ear up. Turn them 90 degrees. This is it. That's how they stayed in. I shot them throughout the entire day. Uh, I mean, I took them off between going from one stage to another, and I turned them off. The sound suppression was excellent. Never once I had feeling they falling out. So I was overly very surprised. Now I did have, however, one little snafu with them, and that's on a jungle run stage where I had no problem while I was running the gun. I did have a problem when I was resetting the gun when the guy was shooting the shotgun, 50, 60 feet ahead of me while we were resetting, and we were shooting basically in the woods. Every time the shot went off, I had a feeling like in the opposite direction, somebody's hitting a hammer on an anvil. That's kind of there was kind of like an echo. So every shot I hear like tudun tudun, but it came like if I'm facing the guy that's doing the shooting, or actually I'm behind him, it sounded like it's coming from over there, like an echo. So that was the only time I experienced something. It wasn't really like a deafening or anything like that. It was just a little bit annoying, just trying to figure out where's this sound coming from until I figured it out. But other than that, it was fairly easy to have a conversation. Although you're not gonna have a full-blown conversation because if the shots are going off, they kind of cutting off. So you have to be careful with that. That's where the second mode comes in, where you can kind of click it off, and basically at that point they're like a passive restraint, and you can maybe hear a little better. But overall, I was fairly surprised. Definitely gonna make I'm gonna make this part of my shooting package now. Even though, like I said, I wasn't big in ear protection before, these did change my mind. Now, I'm in no way, shape, or form connected to these guys. He didn't give this to me for free. I did get a 20% off, but that was just because I was at the competition and he gave us the coupons to pass along. So, again, if you guys want to say 20% off, go right ahead. Uh, from what I hear, there's a numerous big name shooters that use these as well. Pretty sure they didn't have to pay for theirs. But I think for $200, this is a well worth the money. Even if you're skeptic like me, give them a try. And that's all I got for you right now. If you like this kind of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, have fun. Keep shooting with the right ear protection.